Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. 100 miles again to travel? Traveling in a Raptor is not easy and it's not fun. I hope this travel ends up so soon, because I always get a headache. Okay guys, so I want to bring you another of my magic packs, and this is a Raptor, and one of the things is that I found a Raptor for a CTA package. However, the Raptor you had to be doing frame by frame if you wanted to animate it, and that's one of the problems that I found with the mermaids. The mermaids were a one structure bone, so you could not animate the avatar itself. You know, you had to animate each of the bones for everything, for the arms, the body, the tail, and you know, doing frame by frame, and it's not going to be a nice animation. That's one of the things. Now, in regards to the Raptor, you know, I used this avatar over here, this horse, the white horse. I have all the avatars that came with the CTH package, the resource pack, and that's this one over here, the brown one, and this other one that's the tunish one. And this tunish one is the easiest one to use, but one of the things is that I wanted a little bit more of flexibility in regards to the movements of the legs and everything like that. So I use this one because this one has many parts, as you can see, and it's a little bit of time consuming. It's a lot of work that you need to do to get to this, but the end result is really nice, you know, and I wanted to share this avatar. This avatar, I'm an iClone user, and as an iClone user, I have my props, and what I did is I got the Raptor. You know, I have different kinds of dinosaurs, so I got this Raptor, which I really like, and I made it a tunish kind of Raptor, and then I started cutting it into different parts, and I'm going to show you the parts of the Raptor is right here. So as you can see, it's got many parts. Now, one of the things is that you need to send all the parts of the Raptor into your photo editor, okay? And I have Adobe Photoshop, and as you can see, this is the Raptor. It does not include the tail, and all the parts, you know, I have to replace them for the parts of the Raptor and start, you know, cutting pieces, hiding part of the pieces as well, you know, like masking them, and until I got the end result, you know, which is this Raptor that you're looking at over here, okay? So other things that are also added to this Raptor, like accessories, is like these feather-like things, you know, that the Raptor has. And another thing is the jaw of the Raptor. The Raptor is a separate piece, as you can see, okay? So you have to animate that separately. They are all linked to the body of the Raptor. This one is linked to the head. This one is linked to the tail. This one's right here. And these ones over here are linked to the torso, okay? And I also added this avatar, and as you can see, the avatar, and I'm gonna scroll in the timeline. You can see that the arm that's on the right, you see the right of the avatar is our left, so that would be the arm that's behind the feather or the spike thing, you know, here of the Raptor, okay? And how I did that is by having two avatars, okay? The first thing is that I added the animations to the avatar that I was going to put here, and the main avatar, which is this one right here, and I'm going to send it to the composer mode, which is on the left hand panel, the first icon. And when we open the composer mode for that avatar, the main one, as you can see, I was hiding, or I hid the arm and also the leg, the right arm and the right leg, the right arm and the right leg. And I did it by masking it, okay? They are still there, but they are masked, so they are transparent. And then what I did after I applied all the motions, I made a copy of the avatar, okay? You don't put any voice to the avatar yet. You just put the motions for the body, and that's all you need to do, okay? Once the motions for the body are done, then you select the avatar, and then you make a copy. You know how to make a copy, right? You are gonna click on the avatar and you're gonna press your control key and drag it to the side, and it's gonna make a copy of the avatar. So once you have the copy, you are gonna send the copy to the composer, okay, the composer mode, and then you're gonna be selecting each part of the avatar. And over here on the left hand panel, you're gonna go to the masking tool, which is this one right here. You press on the masking tool, it's gonna show you that, and then you start masking everything and hiding all the parts of the avatar, okay? So as you can see right now, I already hit that. So you're going to be doing for each part of the avatar, and the only thing you're going to do is just leave this part over here, okay, and the leg on this side, because that's the only thing we need to create that effect that this avatar is actually mounted, you know, or mounting this raptor, okay? So I'm gonna delete that avatar. Let's see, there you go. And as you can see, the hand or the arm is moving right behind the feather-like or that spike thing, you know, coming out of the avatar, and it's moving right behind of it, okay? And as you can see, as you just animate the arm separately, okay? The leg is, remember, is the leg of the copy of the avatar. So that's how you get that effect, okay? And as you can see, also the jaw, which is a separate piece, is animated, okay? So as you look, pay attention to the jaw of the raptor, and you can see that the jaw is actually opening and closing. And that's pretty much everything that I wanted to let you know now. And one last thing, and I mentioned that in another tutorial, which is for the mermaids and the centaurs. I think it's the centaurs, okay? One of the things is that you need to have like this raptor has to be a non-talking avatar, okay? Because you do have horses that talk. If you have a horse that talks, you cannot apply or link this avatar to the horse. You can do that. But now here's one idea. If you want to make it like a talking avatar, like if I wanted this to be a talking avatar, which I can make it a talking avatar, but I would need to put a piece like this, you know, linked to the avatar, which is a prop. So I would link the prop to the avatar, and then I would link the avatar, the other talking avatar, to the prop. That way you can have two talking avatars, okay? Because if you try to link a talking avatar with another talking avatar, it's not going to work. That program is going to crash, okay? I just want to let you know that, but I just have this idea in which you can actually make a talking avatar. So I can actually make this a talking avatar by using one of the talking horses, okay? And I'm going to show you. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. What I'm talking about is like this, okay? Like this talking cow, okay? You can have like a talking cow, which is a horse. You can apply the motions for the horses, and I don't know if you can actually apply the motions from the cats and dogs. But I do know that in this avatar, you can apply all the motions for cats and dogs and horses, okay, for this avatar. So you have that kind of flexibility. Now, the thing is that this avatar is in this position as a horse, the white horse right here, okay? The only thing that I did is I went to the motion key editor, okay? I applied the motions for this avatar, which is like walking. This is like walking, okay? This horse is walking. And all I did is just go to the motion key editor, and I selected the torso of the avatar, and then what I did is I put the torso up, okay, like that, and then of course the neck, I had to make the neck go down like that, so that it's like this, okay? That's the way you do it. And since you apply the motions first and then you go to the motion key editor to fix the position, then the motion is going to be, you know, applied already to the avatar. And it's going to be on the position that you wanted it to be at, which is this position, okay? And when the avatar walks, it's going to walk like a raptor, okay? That's all I wanted to let you know in regards to that. But going back to the avatars, okay, If you want to have a talking avatar, you can do so, now that I think of, because then you can just add one prop and link the prop to the avatar, to the talking avatar, and then have another talking avatar on the attach or link to the prop, okay? Not to the avatar, but to the prop, and then you can have two talking avatars together. That way, in which the only thing uniting both of them is just one prop in between, okay? Like this one, the saddle that this one has, like this one, okay? This one right here. That saddle, I can just link it to the saddle, and then I can have two talking avatars if I made this a talking avatar. If I made a talking avatar, then I can just drag and drop whatever audio that I have for a monster, and then whenever it's growling, this is going to be growling too, okay, because it's going to be a talking avatar. And for that, you would need to use, like I told you, one of these avatars, which are talking avatars, and you can apply, like I said, force motions, like this one is also a talking avatar, and you can just drag and drop into your CTA scene, okay, and then you're gonna start changing each part of this avatar for whatever pieces you have, including for the jaw. Let me see if this is a talking avatar. I know it's gonna give me the option to talk, but I don't know if it's gonna move it is actually going to move the mouth, okay? That's what I want to see. I want to see the mouth to be moving. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's see if this is gonna move the mouth. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's moving the mouth. All right, so you need just to see if that's gonna work, because now that I remember this has a jaw, so for some reason you need to make sure that whatever the mouth is, you're gonna have to put the jaw in there, okay? And make sure that you arrange it in a way in which it's gonna look okay for the avatar. Because if I show you the original avatar, let me see if I have it. Yeah, I have the face right here. So you see, the original avatar actually came with the mouth open, okay? The mouth was not closed. So I had to actually cut the mouth, okay? Because that's how the prop in iClone is with the mouth open. It actually, this avatar doesn't talk in iClone, okay? It's a non-talking animal. It's just a prop, and it has the mouth open all the time. So you can actually move the mouth, I think, if you go to the animation layer of the avatar and then just find the jaw and then just close the jaw. I think you can do that, okay? But otherwise, anyways, yeah, I remember. Yeah, it does have the bones for the jaw. So what I did is I opened the mouth and I cut that part over here. So I made a separate jaw, which is this one right here. As you can see, the jaw is right here. And then I just drop the prop in here, and all I did is just link this prop to just link it to the head, okay, just like that, and then brought it over here, resized it, and made it fit over here in the avatar. That way you can actually move it whenever you want, okay, and you can make that effect like this raptor is actually making noises. You just need to time the voice or the audio for the noises, the growling noises of the raptor, to whenever you have that part opening, for the raptor opening the mouth, okay, like over here is opening the mouth a little bit, okay, over there is opening the mouth much more, and then I also animated the jaw a little bit farther down the timeline, like over here, like it's opening the jaw more, and that's the way I did it, okay? And with this, I finished this tutorial. You are going to have this project that you can use. You can populate, the project with whatever kind of landscape you want, any kind of props that you want to add, like trees and bushes and a river, a road, whatever you want. You can add that to your scene, okay? And one more thing, because I'm not gonna assume that all the people know how to use CTA. Let's say, you know, like this one is like a close-up because the raptor is too big. Okay, so if we want to make it a little bit smaller, you can just go over here to the top, and this cross over here, you press on that cross, and that's gonna move the entire scene. Okay, so you can make it smaller, so you can have a landscape and, you know, everything that you want. You can have all of those things in there. Like I said before, I'm going to share this project with all these avatars, because you can actually these avatars, you can change them. You can use them to create your own avatars, you know, for whatever kind of monster you want. I have a raptor right here, but you can have a griffin, you know, which is a mythical creature. You can have a dragon, which is another mythical creature. So you can have mythical creatures here, and you can use the same the same model. Okay, or if you don't have any of these models, you know, I'm just gonna add these ones right here. I think I'm gonna add the cow, maybe, or yeah, but the cow has the face looking directly to us. No, we want something that's actually sideways, something like this. Okay, we want something like this cow over here. Okay, because we want something that looks more like the raptor. Okay, this is a talking cow, so I'm going to be adding this to the project as well. So you're going to have many things, you know. If you don't have a cow, you have a cow over here, and you can use this cow if you want to use a talking cow. Like I told you, you cannot add this avatar, a talking avatar like this one, like the man, to a talking avatar like this cow. You can't, because it's gonna crash. Okay, but you can if you put a saddle. Okay, like a mount. If you put a saddle right here, and then you can link the man to the saddle, and then the saddle to this cow, or to you know, to the other talking avatar. Then that's gonna work. I'm sure it will. I just want to mention something real quick so that you can get different kind of colors in the Raptors. You're going to use the original one. So if we go to where the Raptor, the original one is, you are going to send that to the scene. Once you have it in the scene, you're going to go here to the left-hand panel. You're going to go, let me amplify the screen so that you can see. You can gonna go to the render style, which is this one right here. Okay. So the render style is going to give you three options to change the color. Okay, you decide which one you want to choose. I usually use the first one. You may have more than the three options, but let's try the third one over here, and then just move the color, you know, to whatever color you want for the Raptor. And once you have a color that you're satisfied with, you want to lower the saturation because you think it's a little bit too vivid. Just go ahead and lower a little bit more the saturation color. And if you like what you see, then just go ahead and leave it as it is. Okay. In my case, you know, I'm just gonna leave everything as it was before at 0. I'm gonna use the first one, and I'm gonna show you why. Because in this one, when we did the tail, it's in the tail, and this is another addition that it's you know, it comes with the avatar. Okay, so I believe we are all at the original colors at 0. Let's see, everything is at 0. Yeah, so let's go to the first one. Okay, if you want to select the Raptor, make sure that you select it over here, like on the neck or so, because if you press another part, you know, you may be selecting maybe the tail or the other additions that are in the Raptor. Those are props. Okay, and they are props that were added in the composer mode. Okay, they were not added over here, they were added in the composer mode. So anyways, even the jaw was added in the composer mode. So just select the head, and it's going to select the entire Raptor. Make sure everything is selected, and then you can do the modifications over here. We're going to change the color. You see the color over here is homogeneous, so it's changing it for everything. Say in regards to this one did not change it homogeneously for all the parts of the Raptor, but this one does. Okay. And once you get the color that you want, then you just leave it as it is. Let me put it all the way over here. Yeah, that's a little bit of a different color, a little bit less saturation in my case. And I think that's good. So we're gonna close that. And that's how you're going to be populating the content of the Raptor. Now, if you can see the tail over here is not entirely complete, or even if it is a little bit, you just go here. Yeah, because you can even resize it over here, it's no problem. You know, if you resize the tail over here, it's going to resize, okay? So whether you resize it here or in the composer mode, it's okay. All right, I just want to let you know that so that you can fix those like little. This one is okay, I think. This one, I think they're decent, you know. Okay, and one other thing is that you can remember always select the head, because there's other parts like I told you, like this prop, and it was I added that in the composer mode so that when I saved the avatar, it was already saved entirely with the avatar. If I added it over here in the scene, it's not gonna save with the avatar, so it's gonna send the avatar but not the props, okay? Anyway, so remember when you select the avatar selected at the head, okay, so that it selects the entire thing, make sure the square is covering the entire avatar. And one of the things that I want to mention is that if you apply the motions, you can apply cat, dogs, and horses motions to this avatar. So we go to the content manager and we go to the animation tab, and then we're going to go to the motion, okay. And let me see, we're going to amplify the screen again. I don't like it if it moves around so much. And then we go to G3 animals. You see we have cats, dogs, and horses. Now, the only thing that's not going to work for this kind of avatar is the perform, okay, for whatever one you want. Like if, you know, this is for the dog. So if you use the perform for the dog, this is for the cat, I'm sorry, the cat. So let's try one perform. If it's a little bit too exaggerated, it's gonna look horrible. Okay, there you go. It's not gonna look nice. So don't use the perform for this, okay? Because it's not gonna work. But you can use anything else. You can use the other movements as long as they are not exaggerated. So we can go to, like, for the move, okay, and try to use a looping move. So you see that's like walking, okay. And like I said, you know, you can fix the tail again, you can resize it, no problem. We're gonna go back to the first one, to the first square or the first frame, and we're gonna select the motion key editor, and with the motion key editor we can fix the position of the raptor so that it looks more like if it's a little bit more erected, like this. And then we are going to select the neck. You see this one right here, okay, in the picture, and move it down like that, and there you go. You see, that's the way you do it. As he's already applied the motion, you have to apply the motion first, and then you have to fix the position with the motion key editor. We already fixed that, and as you can see, the raptor is working just fine. I'm going to teach you how to fix the decoloration of the raptors once you load the template or the project that I'm sharing with you, which is this one. When you load it, even though the raptors are homogeneous, the same color, you're noticing that for these other two, because I didn't fix them, I'm going to show you how to fix this problem. You see that these are the props that were added in the composer mode, like I told you before in the tutorial. Okay, how are you going to fix that? Okay, you are going to open up the template. So we're going to go and do that right now. We're going to say no. We're going to open up the template for the raptors. And when you open up the template, this is what you're going to be getting, okay? As you can see, all the raptors, they have the same problem, you know, with the props that were added. So I fixed this one. I'm going to go ahead and fix this one right here, the purple one. So you choose the purple one, you go to the composer mode on the left-hand side, the first icon. You're going to press on that, and it's going to send it to the composer mode. Once you're in the composer mode, you're going to select any of the props. It could be the tail, the neck, the jaw, or this, the hump, okay? So I'm going to select that, and you're going to go right here, which is with a render style. okay, which is this icon right here, this one right here. You're gonna press the render style, and if you notice, and I'm gonna amplify the screen so that you can see, since this already was changed to a specific color, you can see that it's at -36 and -10. All you need to do is press any of these. Just press the circle. Okay, that's all you need to do. You don't have to do anything else. Okay, you press the circle. Okay, let me see. We're gonna come on. It's because I have this the magnifying thing. Okay, we're gonna do it again. Okay, there you go. Okay, you just press the circle, maybe move it a little bit, not much, just a little bit, you know, because it was at -36. So it's at -34. So I can change this back to -36 if I want. Okay, -36. And you can see it's already fixed. Okay, you don't have to do anything else, just bring it back to the scene. And as you can see, the color has been fixed. We're going to do the same with this one. Okay, I'm telling you this because you can change the color of the Raptors, but once you save the project and then you load it again, this is going to happen. This is once again, this is a problem with the CTA. Okay, this is something that Revolution has to fix. Okay, so we're going to select that. We're going to go to the render style, press the icon for the render style. We are at -151. So I'm gonna do something different. I'm just gonna select the number, okay, 100, and I'm gonna type it again. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. 151. Press enter, and there it is. Okay, it's already fixed. We're gonna close out. We're gonna go back to the scene, and we're gonna do the same for the last one, which is this one right here. So select the Raptor. I'm sorry, you know, because I have the magnification or the magnifier, you know, my computer. We're gonna select that. Okay, select the prop. We're gonna go to the render style again, and we're just gonna press that. That's it. Yeah, it's fixed, and we go back, and as you can see, everything is already fixed. Okay, so I'm just gonna let you know, I'm gonna save it, and after I save this, if I load it back again, it's gonna be the same problem. Okay, like I told you before, this is a problem with the program, the CTA program. So that's something that Revolution has to fix. Okay, there's nothing we can do about it. The only thing, I'm just giving you some quick fixes. I did not know if this was gonna work, you know, but I'm not a CTA user, I'm an iClone user, but I just found out, you see, you get it back to the same thing. Okay, but you know how to fix this already. So even if you were working on a project, you had your animations done and everything, you would have to do the same thing if you load the project back again and you have this kind of problem. This is the way you fix it. Okay, and I added these spike things or these feather things, whatever you want to call them. You know how to create or how to dupe. Okay, how to dupe one of these. Just hold the control key in your keyboard and then just drag it with your mouse to the side. Then you can just go here and to the link, and you can link this to any part of the where you want to have it. Okay, since I wanted it over here, like in the body, I'm just gonna link it to this part, and I can just move it over here. Okay, and that's just for this to be able to pretty much, you know, move with the body. Okay, that's the reason why I'm linking it, so that if I put any animations, this is gonna move with the body of the avatar. Okay, and with this I finished this quick tutorial. Thank you.